Hello basketball coaches and basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I'm going to talk to you about some offenses that you can run against a 1-3-1 zone defense. So hello everyone, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training. If you're new to this channel, on this channel I'll show you basketball plays, drills, and skills. So if you like that stuff, hit that like button and subscribe. But anyways, today I'm going to talk to you about some offenses that you can run against a 1-3-1 zone, which isn't exactly common, at least up here in Canada. But what I have been getting in messages and personal messages on my Facebook page, on Instagram, and all that, is that the 1-3-1 is actually quite common in the States, and more specifically in the southern states. So this is why I'm making this video. Some offenses, some easy offenses that you can run against the 1-3-1. So let's get down to the clipboard, and let's check this out. Okay, so as we can see here, we have the 1-3-1, and what we're going to do is start off very simple. What we will do is have player 4 set a screen up for player 3. Player 3 blue is going to go down to this low wing area. Player 1 is going to dribble over to this side, and what's going to happen, this is going to shift the defense. So one of two things can happen right here. We could have a skip pass technically, over to player 3 for the 3-point shot, or he could draw player 5. If player 2 drops down to guard player 5, we may have a skip pass out to player 2, or what could happen is he could take that shot himself. Or what could happen is if player 2 doesn't get down to defend quick enough, player 5 goes to rotate out to help player 3's position so that player 3 blue doesn't get an open shot from there. We could have player 5 blue come over to this low post, a pass down to him, and a nice easy layup. Now this is a quick play again. This should only take you maybe 5 to 7 seconds to run, if not less. And this is a very good offense to run if you just want to kind of hurt their defense really quickly. Another offense that I like to run against the 1-3-1 is a 5-out, and there's a very good reason for this. It basically leaves these two players open, so you could do a skip pass over to one of those players and they could hit the shot very quickly. Of course, this will only work if they are, of course, very fast shooters. The other option is they could also cut down along the baseline, and we have two possible passing lanes. Even if player 4 was to pop over to this side, he would then be leaving open this side, unless player 5 was covering that side, in which case then this could be a lob to player 3. Or we can actually run the 5-out, where we can go pass and then quickly pass. We could quite literally pass really quickly over to player 3 from player 4. This would then scramble player 3 down. That would bring player 1 over, player 2 over, player 4. And now what we have is we could be going and setting a screen for player 3. This could be a 5-out pass and screen 4. Player 3 could use that screen. Player 4 could roll towards the basket. This would then collapse the defense on him, leave this whole side open, have player 5 cut back door, technically back door, and player 5 could be open for the layup. Or another one that you could run as a 5-out is a pass and cut, where player 1 could pass to player 2. That would draw player 2 right up. Player 1 could cut on this side and cut in front of player 4. This could then be a pass to player 5, who could then pass to player 1 who's cutting towards the basket. Or you could pass straight to player 1, who could then pass out to player 5, or pass out to player 4. Or player 4 could then be cutting along the baseline, where player 1 could pass to player 4 for the layup. So there's many different options with a 5-out as well. This is another way you could score against a 1-3-1. Now, one more way that you can score against a 1-3-1 is have player 3 set a screen on player 4. Player 4 sets a screen on player 3. Player 2 is going to do a high cut using both of those players as a screen. Player 1 might take one dribble out to that right side where he's going to pass to player 2. And now what's going to happen is player 4 will roll towards the basket, and player 3 is going to stay in the high post. Now what's going to happen, obviously player 3 needs to move out to guard player 2. And now player 3 and 4 may be open. 4 is rolling towards the basket. He could be open. Player 3 could be open depending on where player 4 red is playing. Now, most likely, player 4 will be guarding player 3. So player 4 blue is going to get that ball from player 2. And now what we will have is the defense collapsing. And if player 2 red doesn't guard the baseline, this could be player 5 cutting towards the rim for the layup. Or player 4 could put up a quick shot, and player 5 and player 3 could then collapse or attack the rim to get that offensive rebound, because there is not anybody there really to get that rebound other than maybe player 2, who is theoretically a shorter player. Now, I hope that these plays and strategies help your team score more against the 1-3-1 zone. If they do, let us know in the comments below, and I will see you guys again tomorrow for another daily basketball video.